You can manipulate an attribute also. So if you have a attribute with the value something, right? So if I have a attribute with value of attribute type with the value of summit, right? So I can also manipulate those values. How can I do that? So the answer is I can use get attribute and set attribute functions to basically these are inbuilt Java library functions. So this function will does the get attribute will get the attribute value with href. If I put let link href where declare a variable with name link href and put link dot get attribute href means it will directly fetch from my document whatever links are available. So it will fetch all those links. Okay, with the element link, it will fetch this attributes value, not the element. It will fetch the attributes value. So if I put link dot get attribute href means it will get the value of the href. So what is the value of a href? So if you have a anchor tag here with the attribute href is equal to slash, right? This is the value of this attribute. The slash is the value of this attribute, this string. So then this piece of code will assign the href's value to link href. Okay. Similarly, I can set a new value to an attribute also. So if I put similarly, if I put a link dot set attribute href with this value. So here I have given a piece of code to an image. So I'm getting an image component, image element using get element by id, an element which is having an id attribute as image. So image will be assigned with the element which is having an id image, right? Now I am going to set that element with an attribute alt with this text. So what this piece of code will do is it will alter the value of the alt attribute. Alt is an attribute for a image component. If you know HTML, then you will get to understand what are the attributes an element is having. So image tag will have an attribute source, alt, etc. So where source is responsible for having that image link and alt is responsible for having that alternate text. So let me show you how all those things are. So here I am having this image tag, right? So the img is the image tag you are having, which is having an attributes source and alt. So here I am giving this alt as logo, right? So if I remove this source and assign an empty value, okay, empty slash, what this alt will does is, so here you are seeing this, right? If your page is image source value is not assigned, then your alt text will come here. So that's the property of alt in so this is how the attributes. So now if I want to change this alternate text using JavaScript means, then I will go and collect that element and I will set a new attribute value with the attribute and the value for that attribute. Okay, I will pass two variables to the set attribute function. One is the name of the attribute and another one is the value of this attribute. Basically, this set attribute and get element by id, get attribute, all these are all inbuilt Java functions.